What's up, everybody? This is Dave here with Comics Games Life, and I just want to bring you some news that I found out in regards to the Batman Gargoyle of Gotham series by DC Black Label. If you haven't seen any of my other videos or shorts in regarding to this issue, let me get you up to speed. So last year in 2023, issue number 1 of Batman Gargoyle of Gotham came out, and it was met with rave reviews. From the story to the art to the colors, pretty much everything about this book was a fan pleaser. And the setting where this story takes place is on Earth 46, and we're given a new retelling of Batman's origin story. Now, these events take place about a year into Batman's mission to rid Gotham of all crime and corruption. Now, some of the blatant differences that we saw in this issue compared to other Batman stories is his suit and the Batmobile. So the creator of this series, Rafael Grampa, designed Batman's suit to look more like a demon slash xenomorph. And I love the way he designed it because you can see where the buckles fasten to each other. You can see the different layers that connects his cape to his cowl. There's a lot of little design details that went into this that makes the end product not only look functional and realistic, but still harnesses the same spirit and look that we're used to seeing with the Dark Knight and his previous costumes. And even the Batmobile isn't actually called the Batmobile in this series. He calls it the Blind Machine. That's because it doesn't have a windshield or any windows. There are several small cameras stationed all around the Blind Machine that feeds into Batman's mask while he's driving, so it gives him a 360-degree view at all times. And not only that, while he's out of the Blind Machine, he can still control it with its built-in sonar technology that's tied into the communication system that's embedded in his suit. And this is a way that Raphael incorporates the characteristics of a real bat, like being able to navigate by sonar, with the character of Batman and his equipment. We also got some awesome new villains in this series as well, from the mysterious and violent Krytoon, whose premise is based around an old black and white cartoon that showcases cartoon violence similar to our real world's Roadrunner and Coyote or Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck. But this character exercises that same type of violence in their reality on his victims. For example, beating someone to death with a hammer or sticking his arm down someone's throat. And then we have two other characters who are a bit of a mystery. We have Virgin with these gauntlets with these spike-like appendages that she uses to incapacitate and kill her victims. And then we have the character Mother, who by day is actually a priest and somehow is able to transform into this moth-like horrific creature. Now, it seems like this series is somewhat based around religious cults or churches. I'm not sure exactly how it's played out, but there's definitely a spiritual aspect to this. And originally this series I thought was going to be about Batman trying to kill off Bruce Wayne so that he can commit to being Batman 24/7. But after reading this interview, I guess the real motive was to highlight a part of Bruce Wayne's childhood that he completely blocked out, or actually spent some time in Arkham Asylum. Now, how this ties in with the villains and the overall story and why anybody is doing what they're doing is still a mystery. We're only on issue 2 of 4. 3 and 4 have yet to come out, but he has been working on them. I didn't think we were going to get them at all. So the first issue of the series came out around the middle of 2023, and the second issue was supposed to come out in September, I believe, in 2023, but it got postponed a few months. And issue 3 was supposed to come out in February of 2024 until it got pushed out to July and pushed out to August, and now we don't have a date for it at all. So I was really bummed out because I was really excited for this series, and I really want to see how things are concluded because they set up a lot of stuff in issue 1 and 2, and I don't know if 2 more issues are going to be enough to wrap everything up, but I do have high hopes that they are going to be able to tie up some of the main plot points in the story so far, while at the same time leaving room for hopefully another series based in this Earth. And also, I'm really excited for issue number 3 because we got a glimpse at a new villain, Earth 46's version of Joker. Now, this is Joker like we haven't seen him before, because this is a pint-sized version of Joker who they call Little Joker. Now, he's not just some short guy, this is actually a child, but apparently this is supposed to be the most evil version of Joker that we've seen so far. He's taking the purity that all children start off in life having, but instead of being purely innocent, Little Joker is purely evil. So we're gonna have to see how Batman wrestles with facing this new villain. I mean, are we gonna see Batman punch this little kid in the face? I mean, seeing that would be a little strange, but I'm confident they probably have some creative way of how these two are gonna go toe-to-toe with one another. Probably not physically, probably through some sort of Riddler-esque type of showdown. But if you haven't read the first 2 issues of this series yet, by all means, go to your local comic shop and pick those up. And I've also done videos on issues 1 and 2, so if you want to hear those retellings, go ahead and click here and here for those videos. So if you enjoyed this story and you like hearing about comic book, video game stories, characters, and news, go ahead and subscribe. And always remember to support your local comic and game stores, and I'll see you next time.